So will our code platform be safe on Forge? I'm assuming it collects data of some sort. It does not collect your data, no. What I'm going to have it do is, and you'll be able to go in your settings here and turn it on or off. I don't have it implemented yet. The only data that I will ask you if I can collect is your token usage. But I'm not looking for how much you spend or anything, and I'm not going to identify who's sending it. It'll be anonymous. And in my website here, the banner up top, what I'm hoping to see is this turn into a real ticker, and everyone who turns it on, it'll actually display and how much total everyone is saving on token usage. So everything else, I don't want your data, your information. The only thing, if you do sign in, you will have to create an account. You can use your email account. I will have Google off, where you can sign in with Google. And from there, if you decide to run this, and then here, it'll connect your account that you're the operator, you're the user. So, but other than that, I don't collect your data. Hey, Fearless, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. How are you? How's your day? So the free copy, what that's going to give you is you're allowed to have one team, and you have up to 4 team members and your director. And your token optimization, you won't be, that'll be disabled. If you want the token optimization and you want more terminals and you want to be able to create more teams, that's the next tier, and that's $20 or $19, what that is. And that's good for 1 seat. Now, if you have a team of developers and you want to use my tool, the $59 one, you can purchase it, and one purchase will give you 5 seats that you can set up and have your team use. Thank you, Fearless. Yeah, I'm testing out open code here because the whole idea of this is to bring your own AI. And I want people to, whatever your subscription is, your API, whether it's a free AI or a local AI, it should not matter. You should be able to use your own AI and develop with it. And this is an orchestration, agentic orchestration tool, but it's a lot different than there it goes. That's what it's waiting for. There. It's a lot different than most of them out there. And the reason why I say that is because these terminals here, I can individually talk to them. Nope, he picked the wrong one. I wish I had their ID up here so I could tell them what the ID is. But anyways, the director here will actually be able to facilitate his team. This is his team right here. And these are, this is a coder. The green ones are coders. The purple ones are your auditors. And the yellow ones is your researchers. But you can change them if you want a QA, if you want a dev, a writer. And even if those aren't good enough, you come over here and go to your skills, and you could choose, and these are not pulled off the internet. These are handwritten. So none of these have any of those bad injections. So be careful with that if you do download them. But these are all handwritten for different roles. And if you want someone to be a different role, like an ops board, I'm going to go ahead and drop that in there like that. Let's just say cost tracking. I want to drop it in there like that. And I just hit enter. So he's going to read that and understand the context of it. It's a skill. And I'm going to drop that in there. And he's going to read that one and understand. So, so I use, you can, like this one right here is actually Claude. This is Claude Flea built in here. And this is Claude. And this is Claude. And this is Claude. But they're all from the same subscription. And I actually offer token optimization. So you can run multiple Claudes. and use a lot less tokens. And you can see here, let me show you. So I'm at 83%, and I've been running Claude for the last hour pretty much, and this hasn't budged. I hardly ever used it. And I've been doing a lot of developing inside the desktop app here to get things up and running and to work out a lot of bugs. So that's what most of my weekly usage has been from, is using this tool here. And I hate using this tool because how token hungry it is. Using my app, it is not token hungry. There's a lot of optimizations in there to save you on your token usage. I built all this, yes. And you say it looks like bridge space, right? I mean, I think bridge space looks different to mine. They're a lot more mature than my app is, but mine does things that his does not. It's way different. So I got a crash here. Right now I'm testing open code. In fact, let me do this. Yeah, that didn't help much, but testing open code here in this terminal, it did end up crashing. So we need to see where that disconnect is and be able to wire up open code to it, and make sure I do have open code installed and ready. And that, what it might be is I might have to restart the terminal for open code to load up in here. Hey, you have a good night, my gal. Thanks, Cam. Hey, thank you, Fearless. I'm hoping to be able to either launch it tonight or tomorrow. There's some game, or I say game breaking, but there's some bugs in here that would give you a poor experience. And I'm trying to weed those out before I release it. Here's the, if you guys haven't seen it, here's the website. It's right now, it's not launched yet. I have everything ready in the back end. I already have the host, the server, the database, everything's already set and ready to go. I set up all the API keys. I'm going to be using Stripe as the payment services. But I just haven't launched the site yet. And here's another thing I'm going to do for you guys. So yes, there is a free version. The $20 version gives you a lot more stuff. This is all placeholder in here, but I'll have the real tier list when I'm done. And the team will allow you to use pretty much a studio, but up to 5 seats. However, when this launches, someone is going to be able to click on this and get one free copy of the studio for free for life. They won't have to pay for it. And every 24 to 48 hours, this resets for the next person. So if you want your free copy, keep coming back to the website to see if it's enabled. And if you can catch it in time before someone else does, you'll be able to claim your free copy and be able to use it. So that's my way to get back to you guys. I think it's only fair, so you could get the full version of the Pro without having to pay for it. What's up, Vibes? And that's what I'm working on. Yes. You know, I was looking at some of those electric bikes. I would love to get one. They look so much fun. But my problem is I wouldn't use the pedal function. I'll just use it like a motorcycle the whole time. And the battery would be dead in like 10 minutes. Hey, Jabber. Thank you so much. Okay, so you have an e-bike? Okay. So you got the throttle. Battery lasts a good 20 miles. That's actually not bad. 20 miles? Should I get I get anywhere in my town in one of them. So, okay, so OpenCode is installed on. What I'm thinking is this terminal here. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out and do a fresh start here. And I'm going to go ahead and exit the app. and I do have a lot of commits here that I need to build. Let's see. So he locked down the profile here, and I believe that's probably being deployed right now. No, did it already deploy? Yeah. You guys missed it if you just came here. So my portal here, my demo, I forgot to lock down the profile, and people will come in here and they'll be changing the name. Let's see here. Let's do plum demo. Right here, couldn't be saved, update failed. That's what it's supposed to do. But it wasn't doing that, and people are saving it. So when you come in here, it'll be some nice, colorful words up there. It was fun. Very entertaining. All right. Thank you for taking care of that for me. Let's get back to the Plyrium Forge. So I went ahead and shut down the application. If you could go ahead and look at the commits, that was because I had a lot of development done just now, and merge them together and rebuild it for me. Yeah, you will get a 403 if you're not from the US or Canada. It is geo-locked. Just this. My application will not be. But this is geo-locked because it doesn't have a purpose in any other country right now. This is for HVAC, plumbers, and electricians. But we have rules and regulations from the EPA and the government that the HVAC people have to follow, and the electrical people have to follow. So I built this based on those rules and guidelines. And a good example of that, let me show you here. So if I go to operation here and go to refrigerant, this is for people with HVAC. You have to be certified to be able to even handle refrigerant. And if you do, by law, you have to keep a log of it. So you could add your refrigerant type, your cylinder serial number, and how much weight it starts with. And then from there, you can start adding your logs. Every time you either refill it or use it, you have to keep logs of it. So it doesn't make sense for me to release this to countries that this is not relevant to. There's templates in here, there's regulations, and some blockers that would stop someone from doing certain things without certain compliances. So that's why it's geo-locked. I hope that's a good explanation, and I hope you understand. However, Plyrium Forge will not be geo-locked, and everybody will be able to have access to this. So, Cam, I have, right now I'm using Whisper. It's Whisper Flow, WISPR, and Flow, FLOW. But I actually, in my app, I have one built in for it. So people who don't want to use Whisper, because Whisper is something you have to be online to use. Oops. You have to be online to use, and it connects to their server. And I just found out, I did not like this. Check this out. This is one thing I don't care for. Let me find it here. Okay, right here. Today, here's all my transcripts. They are saving all my data on their website, on their internet. Everything I said. And I don't like that. And that you guys shouldn't like that either. So he's having trouble building here. So I have one built in locally into the app of Plyrium Forge that you guys can use. And when I run Plyrium Forge, I use that more often. Sometimes I forget, but and it's based off of NVIDIA's Parakeet. I don't want to release that yet for the official URL. If you're on my Discord, you'll know before anybody else, because I'm going to release it to Discord and for all my followers, and they will have a head start when it's released before I let anybody else know. But I will be happy to invite you to my server here. And anybody and everybody is welcome to join. And I'll send the link here in the chat. So if you haven't joined yet, please do. There's really not much happening there, but if you're waiting for me to make my announcements and stuff, I'll do it there. So you guys will know when things are going to be changing. And definitely please subscribe to my YouTube or Twitch, and you'll see when I go live. All right, so I've built it. Let's see if it actually works good now. And right now, I'm going to try compiling it for Windows and for Linux. I do have a Mac, and for $99, I could get their license to be able to develop an app on there. So I have to get that and convert it to the XDA code, and then I'll be able to make it available for any of our Mac users. It'll be probably, I would say, a couple days after I release it for the desktop. So if you are a Mac user and you want to use this app, I will have it available for you as well. So let's go new team. Let's just do 3 this time. Let's call this test team, if I can spell here. And let's do the team. I want it to be open code. I want you to be Claude, and let's go ahead and start it and launch it. Let's see how well it loads. So this should be an automatic thing. I'll wait for him to catch up on his content, his context. Oh, this is working out. Check this out, guys. So I made it where you can click on this and actually see all the different connections and the tools and the savings you could have on it. Reset counters. It's awfully small, though. That's very tiny. I want that bigger. Okay, so your team is now open code, and I want you to look at the screenshot here. I want to, right now it says tip, run connect to add your AI provider. Is that something we're going to have to do? Is there going to be some setup for our users who's going to be using Plyrium Forge? Or is this going to be something we can, if they already have open code, it'll already be running for them? Whisper's stupid. Okay, let me actually, I'm going to paste this here. No, can't even do that. Okay, so I'm going to use mine. See this little orb down here at the bottom left? So if you hold over it, it'll tell you the control keys here. So it's Command or Control Shift Space. So what I do, I hit Control Shift, and then I'll hold Space. And it's broken. Yeah, this is an issue I haven't heard. I'll have to take care of that. Okay. Can you hear me? I did click it. Testing 1, 2. This is being stupid. Let's see if it works here. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine. So it's between this and Whisper. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, it's not able to copy in there. Let's actually focus on that first.